So ReefTile is a modular reef system that was designed to hang on sea walls. We've designed it in a way so that you can attach it with screws so that you can disassemble the construction. We also designed a separate installation so that you can hang it from seawalls with little to no manpower without needing a dive team. That was something that was really important to us because we could see that needing a permit to drill into sea walls could be one of the factors why people don't deploy reef projects, especially around coastal areas. With the ReefTile, we've designed it to have different niches for different species, such as algae and baby fish with this one, and we have different designs for different species. They interlock like a puzzle so that you can have a reef as big as the space allows for. At Reef Circular, we realized that the majority of reef projects rely on high CO2 emitting materials, such as concrete or our prototypes, which are actually in clay that has been burned. So for the last 2 years, we've been developing a new material from shell waste. This is something we've been tank testing for the last year, and we're about to roll out in our next series of pilot projects. It's a 100% bio-based material made from shell waste locally here in Denmark with natural binders from marine sources.
So these are the early stages of our prototyping. It's 3D printed out of PLA, normal plastic, and from here we move on to the clay printer where we do bigger prototypes.
At Reef Circular, the design process for us is very physical. We make a lot of different prototypes, and not all of them are in our material. We start by making a prototype in plastic, and if that can print, then we start to switch over to clay, and we try to see, okay, has the design actually changed? We have to kind of design for the printer themselves as well as the material. When scaling, we tend to think about scaling globally, but thinking locally. So we've sourced our shells from local fisheries so that we can take their waste and use it to make the reefs. All we need is a 3D printer nearby, and we can deploy our formulation and start printing reefs on location for site-specific projects. So my company, Reef Circular, and all the products that we develop are in direct response to climate change, to ocean acidification, global warming, and the reality that fish and oyster reefs are disappearing from our seas. Because of this, we were really driven to create our product and to act in response to that. Oftentimes, architects think about, should I design some furniture if I want to design a mass product? And for me, I felt that the very first thing that we should develop was not furniture for people, but maybe for fish.